It is the mistakes which can lead to big takes in our practical field of the life, provided we learn from the mistake. And that's why the FAIL acronym can be used as the first attempt in learning. My dear friend, don't worry about the mistake. How the mistake can convert you into the way of the transformations, I can tell you from my own experience. I was born and brought up in a mediocre family in the rural West Bengal, where the facilities are very limited, and I had to study in the surrounding village in the primary schools. That was the initiations of my academic career. And in the step-by-step process, I was fortunate enough to go to admitted in a nearby town Raniganj school, Sherful Raja schools. And I got the secondary examinations degree, secondary steps from that schools, and afterwards, ultimately, I became engineers. I thought I have achieved the big things in my life, but then the real test appeared in my life. While facing the different kind of the interview, it was the big failure for me because despite the knowledge of the written English and the reading, writing, and also grammatically correct English, it was the terrible performance from my parts while appearing in an interview. I couldn't speak English in a fearful way, and I realized this is my deficiency. Despite having the engineering degree, I cannot achieve the success until and unless I can enhance my the communication skills and the fear in this stage, fear in talking to the people in one-to-one conditions. And with that realizations, I tried to practice. And intentionally, I used to talk with the unknown people that time. And by doing such a way, I just gradually just thrown out the fear of talking with the strangers. And this was the beginning of the journey. This was the beginning of the journey which I'm still continuing to go and continuing to grow as well. And this journey of 1,000 mile starts with a single step, according to the old Chinese proverb. So, my dear friend, if you can correlate your stage in this my story, you can also start your journey with the baby step. And with the consistency, with the step by step process, you can find yourself that you are growing every day. Mathematics also states that. The law of the compounding. What does it say? That if you are able to improve yourself by 1% a single day, at the end of the years, after the 365 days, you will find yourself 37 times of your present value. Similarly, it happens for the deteriorations as well. If you decrease by neglecting your efforts by 1% at the end of the year, after 365 days, you will find yourself that you are only 0.02%, 0.02 time of the present value. So this is called the power of consistency. So no single step is negligible. Rather, it's the foundation stones for your building, for your multi-storied building in your career. So, to conclude that nothing is negligible in this world, even a very simple baby step can become the significant, can become the reason for your significant progress in your career. So never neglect the small things as small things, because small things has a power. Little drops of water, little grains of sands make the mighty ocean and the present land. So not to neglect the very small things. Small things can create the small atom, and the molecule can create that object. This is also created by small objects. So without neglecting the small things, be consistent rather. And you will find yourself that you will be in the right path of the progress. Thank you.